Hi guys, today we're going to be learning about percent increase and decrease. And basically that is the percent that an item has increased and or decreased over time. And to calculate this, we use a formula like this. We're going to take the new price or the current price of the item. We're going to subtract from that the old price of the item. We're going to divide the answer by the old price. And we're going to take the absolute value of that. So whatever answer here, we will put in absolute value bars. It will be positive, and then we'll be multiplying by 100%. So you'll multiply by 100 and then put a percent sign. So this is the formula we're going to be doing. And once you get the hang of it, it's not too hard. Just make yourself a note. This is absolute value. And remember that equals a positive number. Whatever's inside is going to be positive. All right, so let's look at an example of how we can use this. So say that a computer used to cost $950, but now it costs $500. As parts have gotten easier to produce, the price in computers has gone down. So if it used to cost $950, this one is going to be the old price. And now it costs $500. This one will be our new price. So we're just going to simply plug them into our equation. So new price is $500 minus old price, which was $950, divided by old price, which was $950. Whatever that is, we're going to take the absolute value of it, make it positive, and multiply times 100%. Okay, so when I put this in my calculator, I just do 500 minus 950 divided by 950. I'm going to get negative 0.474. Okay, then I'm going to take the absolute value of that times 100%. Remember, absolute value makes it positive, so this would be positive 474 times 100%. Remember, when I multiply anything by 100, I'm going to take that decimal and move it 2 places to the right. So my final answer will be 47.4%. And the last thing I need to do is say whether it's an increase or a decrease. So because it started at a higher cost and it went down, it's going to be a percent decrease because the price got lower over time. All right, let's try another one. Example 2, say that a 2 liter of soda used to cost $1, but now it costs $2.50. So again, identify used to cost, that's going to be the old price. Now it costs, that's going to be the new price. And we're going to put it into our equation. So new price, $2.50, minus old price, 1, divided by old price, 1. Take the absolute value, multiply by 100%. Okay, let's see what that equals. So 250 minus 1 will be 150. divided by 1 is still 150. Okay, absolute value times 100%. It's going to be positive 150 because it's inside absolute value bars. So then we got rid of our absolute value bars. Remember, we multiply by 100, we move our decimal 2 places to the right. So it's 150 because I moved my decimal percent. And then because it used to be cheaper and it got more expensive, that's a percent increase. Okay, now you try one. Okay, if an item was $15.60 and now it is $34.80. Find the percent change. Tell me whether it's percent increase or percent decrease. If you're feeling comfortable, pause the video and do it completely by yourself. If you're still having a little trouble, just follow along as we solve it. So was, that's going to be my old price. Now, that's my new price. Remember, the formula is new, so $34.80 minus old, $15.60, divided by old, $15.60 again. Take the absolute value or make your answer positive and multiply by 100%. So when I put that in my calculator, I'm going to get 1.2307 blah, blah, blah. Okay, in absolute value bars times 100%. This is already positive, so the absolute value bars don't change it. It stays positive. When I multiply by 100, I move my decimal 2 places to the right. So that means it's going to be 123 point, and it says 0.7. I'm going to go ahead and round that to 1%. And because it used to be cheaper and it got more expensive, that is an increase. Okay, we're going to do another one for you to try on your own. Now at this point, you should be able to pause the video and do this one by yourself. So in 1920, the item cost 15 cents. Today, the item costs $8.99. Find the percent increase or decrease. So pause the video and solve that on your own. All right, hopefully you're back. This is our new price. We're going to subtract our old price, and we're going to divide by our old price. Absolute value times 100%. Okay, when I put it in the calculator, I get 58.933 absolute value times 100%. Because it's already positive, I don't really have to change anything with the absolute value bars. It stays positive. When I multiply times 100, I move my decimal 2 places. So wow, this one is 5,893.3%, and it's an increase. It used to be much cheaper. And that makes sense. In 1920, that was a long time ago. We've had a lot of inflation, so everything costs more now. All right, so last one for you to try. Our price was $145. Now it is $92.50. Okay, so make sure you're careful to get the right order. This is the old price, and this is the new price. So new minus old divided by old, absolute value times 100%. So when I divide that, subtract and divide, I've got negative 0.36206, blah, 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 absolute value times 100%. Now, negative inside absolute value bars, remember, becomes positive. So 0.36206 times 100%. Remember, when I multiply by 100, move my decimal 2 places to the right. So this is going to be 36.2 2 around there percent, and it got cheaper over time. So this is a decrease. All right, so hopefully that's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, let me know though. Good luck.